Do you guys just ever want to just pull your hair out because things are just not going the way they should? Well, here's the thing that I've been learning recently with my coach. Things are going to get messy when you're focused on that one thing. And I've got a book over here somewhere. It's called The One Thing by Gary Keller. And I just want to drive this point home in this video, guys. When you are growing a business or when you are trying to grow, whatever it is, even if you're an employee and you're really focused on a project that needs to get done, you've got to get to the point where you're okay with other things getting messy when you're focused on that one thing. So yeah, this is something that my coach and I have been talking about is, so there's certain things in my business that I need to be focused on. It is finding properties, analyzing them, and making sure that pipeline is full. It's the most valuable thing that I can be doing, which is something you guys need to ask yourself. What is the most valuable use of your time? And you should be focusing much more on that. And I am the worst at doing this because I'm someone who likes to micromanage everything. I need my hands in, every project because I feel like I can do it best, which I know is probably not true. So I just challenge you guys, if you guys are, running your own business, if you're trying to get into real estate or you're starting a company, whatever it is, you really need to focus on, what is the highest and best use of your time, and then get okay with everything getting messy while you're focused on that one thing. So I'll talk a little bit about the structure of my business currently. So, I'm by no means a huge, real estate investor like some of these guys on YouTube, but I'm working on it and hopefully you guys can, follow along on the journey as I continue to grow. But I'm at the point where, I'm self-managing everything right now from my phone and my computer. And so pretty much every tenant doesn't have a direct line to me, but eventually all the problems end up at me. So the structure right now is, so I have 3 mobile home parks and I have 1 under contract, so I'll be at 4, which will put me at like 117 lots, I believe. And then I have a 12-unit apartment building, and then I have 8 mobile homes as rentals. And then I have a 4-unit apartment building, which I live in, and then I'm filming in it right now. And I think that's it right now. So that's what I've got going on. I've got 3 different managers who work, for me, under me as a 1099 employee. So I have 1 in each of my parks. No, sorry, I take that back. I have 1 in 2 of my parks. 1 of the parks I manage myself. And then my third manager is in the park where my 8 mobile homes are, just that I have as rentals. So I have 3 different people that take care of, well, 1 takes care of, 20 units, 1 takes care of 30 some units, and the other one takes care of the 8 units. So if the tenants have issues, they do report to, Dale and Chuck and Troy. However, if there's a big problem, it still comes to me. And a lot of the tenants still have my personal phone number. And so that, it's kind of a problem because I spend a lot of the day just, Sally parked in my spot and, what am I going to do? And, oh, hey, someone left their trash out. And, half the phone calls are just like talking to people. So I get so caught up in all these little details that, I feel like I have to take care of and I have to take care of them immediately. Like, oh, hey, the washing machine isn't working quite right. And, I need to drop everything and run over and try to fix it. However, I'm to that point now where I'm realizing that I have very limited time. And if I want to scale, if I want to grow, I have got to start hiring something out. So my coach is challenging me, and it's something I probably talked about in the past, to hire, a manager. And immediately my brain's going like, oh, there's no way I can do that. Like, how in the world am I going to afford to pay a manager? I can hardly afford to pay myself. And you figure it out, you find a way to do it. And so I'm going to start small. So I've got a buddy, Ryan, and he's going to take over managing my 12 unit. And the system or the structure that I would like to see is, obviously I'm like I'm the owner, I'm the one that's, overseeing the big picture. But then ultimately I'd love to hire someone in-house, someone like Ryan, who is, I'm not saying Ryan, I don't know if you're watching this, I'm not saying you're going to do it. I doubt you would anyways, because you've got plenty going on anyways. But to be able to hire someone in-house who's working for me, and then I build out a management company in-house, which, I've already done. I already have the management, entity set up, and all the, everything flows through that already. but I need to make that higher so that they can be the one that's out there, fielding the calls, out there dealing with the tenant drama, fixing the different things, talking to the contractors. And then I can focus on that one thing, which is, for me, my highest and best use is talking to sellers, trying to find deals, analyze them, and then eventually probably raising money. That's a whole nother topic. One of these days I've got to get out of the small-mindedness that I have of I'm too scared to raise money from investors. And eventually I'll start raising money. We'll take on bigger deals, and then I'll bring people in if they want to invest with me. So that's another video for another time. But anyways, just want to challenge you guys. So what is that one thing you need to be focusing on? Drop a comment below and tell me. In your business, is it cold calling? Is it you need to focus on getting more clients for lawn care? I mean, whatever it is, drop a comment. I'd love to hear who is my audience, who's listening, who's watching this stuff. So that's my little rant for the day, and I've got to get busy focusing on that one thing. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next one.